Part 21. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 201. I wipe it. Duobeo Talon. Suchen also looked at the sky above King Yun Palace in a daze. This guy. Duobeo Pagoda Lin had been trying to climb up before, but was bounced away by the divine power. Now I don't know what method I used, but I ignored the divine counter-attack and climbed to the highest point of King Yun Palace. It is only a dozen meters away from the heart of divine power. At that moment, Suchen stepped out of the divine light film. He has the attribute of an artifact of heaven and earth are my own, and he ignores the restrictions of the light film. Stepping into the circle of light beside Takeneo Kuroda. Kuroda Takeneo had been looking at the goblin that suddenly appeared above his head. Suddenly there was another person beside him, and he was so frightened that he jumped 3 feet high on the spot. You, how did you get here? What are you going to do? Takuchi Kuroda said in horror. Phew. Suchen casually handed out a sword and stabbed Takuchi Kuroda through the head. Minus 10,210. Seeing that you are unhappy, I will stab you. Suchen said calmly. Ding. The player Kuroda Takeneo has been killed by you. Obtain the clone Black Dragon G Mengli test value *2000. Returning the sword into its sheath. Suchen walked out of the light film and walked out of the hall. This scene, with the exclamations of several elite members of the Sakura Purgatory Guild, gradually attracted everyone's attention. Damn it! How could he leave the defensive circle of the divine light film? Damn it, is there another bug? Depend on. Why can't I? This defensive circle cannot be cut at all. The cardinals, elders, and others of the 4 major forces of the Church of Light were almost dumbfounded. They have to sacrifice themselves and summon the true God through sacrifices, so that they can break the confinement of the divine light film. Suchen sighed, surprisingly, you can go in and out at will with just one lift of your foot. This child cannot be kept. Sylvia, the leader of the Dark Temple, said in a low voice with a hoarse voice. Speed up the sacrifice. Heart of divine power must be obtained by our Church of Light. Douglas, the holy son of the Church of Light, urged in a deep voice. Suchen suddenly passed through the divine light film, and his destination must be the heart of divine power in the sky. This object is related to the future of the entire Light Church, and is even related to the key to Douglas's ascension to godhood. Heart of divine power, we must not let this kid take it away. Suchen came outside the main hall. Towards the bones of gods and demons that build the entire hall, reach out and touch. Ding. Decompose bones of gods and demons *1. You get divine power *0.01. The system prompt sounded. But the expected counter-attack force disappeared. It turns out that the counter-shock force disappeared. Was it because of the collapse of the King Yun Temple illusion? No wonder you can climb up to the Duobeo Pagoda forest. Seeing that Duobeo Pagoda Lin has climbed to the top of the hall and is about to get the heart of divine power above. Once such a divine object is in the hands of Duobeo Pagoda Lin, he will definitely not give it to Suchen. Even if he is willing to sell it, he will give a sky-high price. The main hall's anti-shock attribute has disappeared. I wonder if the interference of divine power fluctuations to space has disappeared. Suchen tried to use the holy level advanced skill flicker. Aha! In an instant, Suchen appeared 100 meters above the hall. The teleportation was disturbed by a wave of divine power and stopped. Divine interference has not disappeared, but has become much sparser. Maybe it was because I consumed too much divine power during the god level test. Suchen secretly speculated while waiting for the 3-second skill cooling time before using the flash skill again. Just like that, Suchen quickly climbed to the top of the hall. At this time, the Duobeo Pagoda forest was only 2 or 3 meters away from the slowly rotating, ups and downs of the heart of divine power. A pair of green bean-sized eyes burst out with increasingly intense green light. The heart of divine power, haha. The heart of divine power. This is a real god-level baby. The forces of the six realms can't get it. King's Landing can't get it either. It is mine. It's from my Duobeo Pagoda forest. In the last 2 meters, Duobeo Pagoda Lin screamed with great excitement. A pair of short legs kicked hard. He flew directly and grabbed the colorful crystal in mid-air with both hands. He saw that the divine object was about to be obtained. A figure suddenly appeared. Move in front of him, stretch out your hand to explore, and the heart of divine power disappears. Ding! Congratulations on getting heart of divine power *1. Crack! Duobeo Pagoda Lin fell on the roof of the hall. He stared blankly at the figure in front of him. Sorry, this thing automatically recognized its owner. Suchen put the crystal into the backpack space and said calmly. In an instant, Duobeo Talon's face became ferocious. A pair of green bean eyes were bloodshot and red. Greed, murderous intent, hysteria, all kinds of emotions passed through his eyes. Choking. The heavy sword Zhu Tiandi was unsheathed. Cold light shot into Duobeo Pagoda Lin's eyes. He instantly woke up. Haha, he, we have a contract. There is a contract between us. I, Duobeo Talon, am an honest person and always abide by the spirit of the contract. Looking at Duobeo Pagoda Lin with a sneer on his face, Suchen sneered in his heart. Greed has always been the goblin tribe's greatest characteristic. In front of the treasure, only a ghost would believe your so-called integrity. Without the heart of divine power, Duobeo Pagoda Lin's expression became much lower. But with his long nose, he still sniffed habitually. Huh? Heart of divine power has been taken. Why do I still smell the scent of the divine object? This smell seems to be everywhere, and it is stronger. Duobeo Talon murmured to himself. The sound is inaudible. While pretending not to care, he looked around while secretly searching for the source of the divine smell. He made up his mind that this time, he would not let Suchen get there first. Suchen took heart of divine power here. Within the main hall, the divine light film that lost the support of divine power disappeared all at once. Elder-level NPCs who were preparing to sacrifice stopped one after another. The defensive circle is gone. Not good. That guy got the divine object. The divine light film has dissipated. Everyone, get him. This sect wants to capture them alive. Without the restraints of the divine light film, Asmod and others showed strength comparable to that of a demigod. They grabbed Suchen above the hall. Holy light restriction. Dark realm. Well of magic. Dragon soul giant network. A series of forbidden tricks shrouded Suchen. At this time, 6 ghost generals with terrifying auras suddenly appeared in 6 directions around the hall. A 6-pointed star array was instantly formed, sealing off the entire hall. At the same time, far more powerful and huge divine power than the previous heart of divine power suddenly spewed out from all around. Whether it is players, NPCs, Duobeo Talon or Suchen, they are all shrouded in a thick halo of divine power. Even existences like Ao Kishang and Douglas cannot be eliminated. At the same time, a clear and sweet voice like an aureole suddenly sounded in everyone's ears. Sigh, why don't you go to such a fun ghost land? You are so disobedient and have ruined my illusion of King Yun Palace, so here I will turn you into nourishment for the ghost realm. As this beautiful voice sounded, in everyone's shocked and horrified eyes, an alluring woman with a gauze mask, a voluptuous figure, and bare feet. Holding a red oil paper umbrella, walking on lotus steps, she walked from the darkness from deep, it slowly came through the air. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 202. Owner. The 6 imperial ghost generals bowed to the woman. When the figure of the woman with the red umbrella was completely revealed from the darkness, all the male players had a look of intoxication on their faces. Beautiful. So beautiful. Is this a fairy? Classical, wild, mysterious, this game can actually create such a beautiful woman. Even the female players were slightly distracted when the woman with the red umbrella appeared. However, after seeing the other party's attributes clearly, these female players were shocked and lost their voices. Umbrella Girl Sakura. Level 100, God level Lord Boss. Life, 10 billion. Attack, 100 million. Defense, 20 million. Skills, Ghost Domain Power Control Creation of Ghosts Fantasy Body of God Absolute Control Divine Engineer. Description, an extremely mysterious existence, she is the absolute master in the ghost realm she created. It turned out to be a god-level boss. The life value is as high as 10 billion. Attack 100 million. Even the defense is as high as 20 million. Who can beat this? Even if the true god comes, he will not be her enemy. It's the first time I've seen a boss with god-level engineer skills. Although Aokishuang and other NPCs from the four major forces cannot check each other's attribute information like players, the faintly terrifying aura coming from the woman with the red umbrella made them change their colors in horror. Her aura is as powerful as the Jade Dragon God. Saint Aokishuang of the Jade Dragon Temple lost her voice in shock. Douglas, the holy son of the Church of Light, after the shock, his eyes flickered and said in a deep voice, "It is impossible for the Lord God to come here completely. She has such a powerful aura and is not suppressed by the divine continent. This can only prove that we are all in the realm she created. In her domain, she is the supreme master. Even if we sacrifice ourselves and summon generals to come, we are still no match for her." After hearing Douglas's words, the faces of Aokishuang and the others changed wildly. Unexpectedly, they wanted to catch Suchen with their backhand just now, but the next moment, they became the prey of others. Sylvia, the leader of the Dark Temple, had a ghostly fire in his eyes. Looking at the woman with the red umbrella, she said in a hoarse voice, "This sect is under the control of the dark god of the ghost world. You and I are both ghosts. If you join my dark temple, this sect can make the decision and give you a shelter." After hearing Sylvia's words, the eyes of Douglas and the three of them lit up. That's right. This red umbrella woman is obviously very intelligent. If you can lure her to your advantage, not only can you escape from her domain, but you can also add a member to your respective forces. General. For a time, the three of them invited the woman with the red umbrella. I, the Church of Light, can set up a separate secret door for you, which you can control alone to perform special tasks. The Jade Dragon Temple welcomes you to join. Our forces in the demon world have no taboos in their actions. Even if you are a ghost, you will be reused by my temple. Your domain skills will definitely be appreciated by the Pope. Join me, Solomon called, and you can be on an equal footing with me, Asmod. The four top power NPCs showed their goodwill at the same time. All the players looked sideways. At the same time, there was hope in their eyes. I go. Can you still play like this? Win over the boss and turn enemies into friends. Don't start a fight. A $100 million attack, if even a little leak is revealed, is enough to destroy the world. This boss is beautiful, but he is deadly. My legs are so weak, I really want to get out of here. Just when everyone has different thoughts, the woman with the red umbrella suddenly raised her head and looked at Suchen, who was standing above the bone hall. Wearing a mask to cover up your figure and aura. In my world, no one can hide. The woman with the red umbrella stood in the void. Lifting up her petite and exquisite bare feet, she stepped forward lightly. Boom! An invisible wave suddenly spread out in an instant. All the players in the Bone Palace were instantly killed by this fluctuation. She didn't do anything, just took a step lightly and skillfully. Except for Suchan, all 23 players in the field were eliminated. It turned into blood energy that filled the sky and was absorbed by the six-pointed star array. The expressions of the four major forces and the generals of Emerald City all changed. No matter what they say. The woman with the red umbrella took another light step. Boom. The four Emerald City generals exploded into blood mist that filled the sky. It's come to this. The NPCs of the four major forces still don't understand the intention of this red umbrella woman. They all shouted loudly. Stop it! Do you know what kind of existence you are facing? You are challenging the forces of the six realms. If you become enemies with us, not only your imperial city ruins nest, but also the entire canyon will be razed to the ground by our Church of Light. It's not too late to stop now. However, the woman with the red umbrella who stepped on the void did not pay attention to the shouts of the four major forces. A pair of wonderful eyes kept staring at Suchan above the Bone Palace. Interesting, interesting, he seems to have some kind of god-level bloodline. I wonder to what extent my ghost realm will be improved after the integration of such bloodline? Yingying is really looking forward to it. Suchan felt uncomfortable being stared at by a god-level boss. With tens of billions of health, even if he has nearly 2.8 billion experience and Shura's strike, he still can't kill the opponent. Summoning a Dragon Knight and using United as one could not break her defense. Just when Suchan was thinking about how to leave here, the woman with the red umbrella chuckled at him, raised her perfect bare feet again, and stepped forward lightly. Boom! The 16 elder-level NPCs from the four major forces exploded into pieces without even making a sound. Even the resurrection orders and resurrection skills in their arms were useless. In the ghost realm, the umbrella girl Yingying is the master of all rules. No skills or means can go against her will. Such a bloody killing made the faces of Ao Kishuang and the others change drastically. Presumptuous. Think carefully. One more wrong step and you will fall into a place of no return. The woman with the red umbrella frowned slightly when she heard the angry shouts of the four people. A bit noisy. Bai Shenshen's little feet took another step forward. Bang, bang, bang. The four great saints, the saint son, the saint girl, the chief executive, and the grand elder, all with god-level strength, exploded like smashed watermelons under this kick. There was no resistance the whole time. Kill them like ants. The six-pointed star formation used by the six Imperial Ghost Generals was blessed by the vitality of the four top NPCs, making the entire six-pointed star formation even more dazzling. Bursts of roaring sounds began to come from all directions. The Bone Palace shook slightly. It's like something has been activated. Well, these four guys are quite fat, and they actually activated the floating formation right now. The red lips of the woman with the red umbrella, hidden in the gauze, were slightly raised. A pair of wonderful eyes looked at Suchan again. Next, it's your turn. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 203. Do not kill me. I have gold coins. Lots and lots of gold coins. Give you all. I'll give it all to you. Please don't kill me. Duobeo Pagoda Lin touched the corner of the red umbrella woman's eyes and collapsed directly on the top of the Bone Palace. While taking out a lot of gold coins, she cried and begged for mercy. If you want to kill, kill him. He is great. He also took away your heart of divine power. Kill him. Kill him quickly. Duobeo Talon pointed at Suchan and said hysterically. Suchan's face darkened. He glanced sideways at Duobeo Talon. Damn, the goblin is really unreliable. At a critical moment, he actually betrayed his friends to survive. Suchen cursed in his heart while quietly taking out the treasure. Artifact Mirror Scepter. My current divine power is only a little bit more. I don't know if I can copy this god-level boss. The situation is really urgent now, and everything has changed too quickly. If you give him time, embed the heart of divine power into the mirror scepter and gather enough divine power. I believe that no matter how strong the other party is, they can copy the mirror image, leave the copy for him, and create meeting. At this time, the woman with the red umbrella smiled softly again, her laughter as clear and sweet as a silver bell. Bai Shenshen's little feet took a step forward again. No. Duobao Talon held his head and screamed in horror. Poof, poof. Two slight sounds shook his body. Suchen was shocked to find that he was not dead. Ding. The dark gold level mask of deceit has been destroyed. Your disguise effect disappears. Hearing the system prompt in his mind, Suchen woke up in shock. Looking at Duobao Pagoda Lin, he had changed back to his original shape, and the ID on his head was also revealed. And he himself had also become his original appearance. Umbrella Girl Sakura's red lips were slightly raised, and she looked at Suchen with a slight smile. In front of Yingying, no one can hide it. However, the moment he saw Suchen's true appearance, the chuckle at the corner of his mouth suddenly froze. Beautiful eyes widened. His face was filled with shock and disbelief. How could it be, you? The umbrella girl Yingying called softly. Suchen frowned slightly. Do you know me? After being reborn for the 9th time, he has never seen a god-level lord-level boss. Let alone such a disaster-level beauty boss. The umbrella girl Yingying did not answer Suchen's words. It was just the red oil paper umbrella in her hand. The hands kept turning, showing that the heart was extremely uneasy. How could he be so similar to the person in my dream? Could it be that he is the one who made me wait for 1,000 years? She lowered her head, sometimes shyly, sometimes annoyed, sometimes raising her head to secretly glance at Suchen. It didn't look like the god-level boss who crushed the 4 top forces with just one kick. It looked more like a Huaichun. Girl. Duobao Talon also realized that something was wrong. He got up secretly, looked at Suchen with a pair of green bean-sized eyes, and then carefully looked at the woman with the red umbrella standing in the void. It seemed to ease the awkward atmosphere. Duobao Talon he let out an unpleasant laugh and said, "Oh, it turns out you two have known each other for a long time. Brother Junlin and I are sworn friends." Bye-bye brother. The kind that can climb mountains of swords and descend into seas of fire. It turns out that we are a family, haha, if you don't fight your own family, harmony will make you rich. Boom. The umbrella girl Yingying gently raised her finger. An invisible wave instantly caused the noisy Duobao Pagoda Lin to faint. Thousands of years of waiting, you will never abandon me, I will never leave you. She whispered this softly. Step by step through the void, he walked towards Suchen. Keep the two people 1 meter apart. The umbrella girl Yingying looked up at Suchen's handsome face and gently took off her veil, revealing a stunning face. So, you are the one with the bloodline of the Supreme Dragon King. King's Landing, isn't your real name? The umbrella girl Yingying asked softly. Her beautiful eyes looked at Suchen, shining with light. Suchen's tense nerves relaxed. The woman with the red umbrella in front of him didn't have any murderous intent. There were wisps of faintness. The light fragrance lingered in the nose, making people feel relaxed and happy. Somehow, facing the woman with the red umbrella in front of him, Suchen lost any guard. It was as if the two of them were very familiar with each other. He nodded subconsciously yes. My real name is Suchen. After receiving Suchen's affirmation, the umbrella girl Yingying's mouth once again bloomed with a world-famous smile. Suchen. I'm finally waiting for you. The umbrella girl Yingying held Suchen's arm with one hand and moved her hand in the air. A space teleportation array appeared at her feet. The two of them flashed and immediately appeared in the deepest part of the entire Imperial City ruins. Ding! You discovered the Imperial City secret realm. Add 1000 experience points. In the secret realm, there are dots of stars, as if you are stepping into the galaxy. Crystal stones of various sizes are floating in the void. Some have already taken shape, blooming with bright colorful light. Some are still growing, slowly rotate and absorb the divine power in the void. There are so many of them, I'm afraid there are not tens of thousands. Damn it! Suchen shouted in his heart when he saw this scene. These crystals are all heart of divine power. This space is. Umbrella Girl Yingying saw the shocked look in Suchen's eyes and replied, this space is the secret realm of the Imperial City, and it is also the source of the divine power that gave birth to the god demonic dragon riders in the Great Yan Empire thousands of years ago. I call it Mother of Power. All hearts of divine power are conceived here. I'm going. The Mother of Divine Power. The origin that gave birth to the heart of divine power. If Duobeo Pagoda Lin sees this, she will probably go crazy with excitement. What Suchen doesn't know is that Duobeo Pagoda Lin has actually smelled the smell here. He also planned to take it all for himself. But before he had time to look for it, he encountered the woman with the red umbrella. Thousands of years ago, the Great Yan Empire used the heart of divine power here to breed dragon knights at the level of gods and demons. Doesn't that mean that I can also use the heart of divine power to fuse the 8 desolate dragon knights that are comparable to gods and demons? Thinking of this, Suchen's eyes suddenly lit up. However, the entire Imperial City ruins are currently under the control of the Umbrella Girl Yingying. The current relationship between the two, well, it is a bit unclear. I don't know each other either. Are you willing to give this secret realm to him, Suchen? Or how much does it cost to get it? You have the bloodline of the Supreme Dragon King. This secret realm and everything here belongs to you. The Umbrella Girl Yingying looked at Suchen with beautiful eyes and said without blinking. All, mine. Suchen opened his mouth wide. This gift is a bit heavy. But if you don't take it, it will be free. Suchen will not be polite. At that moment, he stretched out his hand and wanted to put the secret realm into his space backpack. Ding! Collection failed. The current secret realm is a living creature and cannot be included in the space backpack. Hiss! It's a secret realm, or a living thing. Suchen was a little confused when he heard the system prompt in his mind. Seeing Suchen's look, the Umbrella Girl Yingying seemed to be able to read his thoughts. She smiled softly and said, "It doesn't matter, if you want to take this place away, I can help you. I have installed source of power in the entire secret realm of the Imperial City. If you want to take it away, I can let it fly by itself." Oh no! Let the entire secret realm fly directly to Broken Dream Island. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 204. Suchen's heart moved when he heard what the Umbrella Girl Yingying said. He remembered the fragment of the source of power magic array picture he had obtained before. Looking at her attributes before, she has the skill of god-level engineer. It seems that the demigod-level source of power has been created by her a long time ago. While Suchen was thinking secretly, the Umbrella Girl Yingying continued. In addition, in this 1,000 years, I have restored half of the Royal Mage Laboratory and Royal Engineering Laboratory, and there is also the Royal Forge that uses divine power to forge equipment. There are also tens of millions of tons of other types of ores, metals, wood, catalysts, synthetic agents, etc., all placed in the restored Royal Warehouse. These are all yours if you want them. There is also the ghost domain I created, including. When the Umbrella Girl Yingying said this, she paused, her pretty face turned slightly red, she lowered her head, curled her cute toes, and said softly. Including, including myself, they are all yours. Gudong. Suchen's throat trembled. After being stunned for a long time, he asked, "Why?" The umbrella girl Yingying shyly turned the red oil paper umbrella in her hand, lowered her head, pointed to the front of the secret realm and said, because of them." Suchen took advantage of the situation and looked around. "I saw countless hearts of divine power floating in the galaxy. There are 2 stone statues standing unexpectedly. Saw these 2 stone statues." Suchen's heart suddenly. It is exactly the same as the ancient well-secret stone statue in Longjian village. Suchen used the flicker skill and teleported directly over. He saw only 2 stone statues. One man and one woman, the same height as ordinary people. They were both wearing masks and couldn't see their faces clearly. But judging from their clothes, they looked extremely noble. Clearly only the emperor and empress can wear it. There are words below. Suchen looked down and saw a jade tablet at the foot of the 2 stone statues. But the words on this jade tablet are different. 1 step into the blue clouds, 1 step into dust. The secrets of the divine realm cannot be solved for 100 generations. Even if we unify the continent and sweep across the 6 realms, what is the use? In the end, it cannot be defeated by the power of the long years and returns to dust. It's better to dissolve the army and enter reincarnation again. If you don't understand this secret, you will never be alive again. It's just a pain for Luo Er, and I'm wandering around. I saw the words on this jade tablet. Suchen was shocked. The Qing emperor who swept across the 6 realms 1,000 years ago was not killed by the 6 realms. But in order to find some secret of the divine realm, he solved it on his own and entered reincarnation again. Thinking of this, Suchen frowned even deeper. What is the secret that makes a great emperor who dominates the divine continent and the 6 realms willing to give up everything and keep searching? And that Luo Er, who is it? His children? Or, his queen? At this moment, the umbrella girl Yingying walked over with her bare feet in the void. She stood beside Suchen and said softly, "His name is Subuking, the emperor of the great Yan Empire thousands of years ago, nicknamed Kingdi. And you are called Suchen. 1 step into the blue clouds, 1 step into dust. You and this great emperor may have some kind of indissoluble bond." The words of the umbrella girl Yingying made Suchen startled. Looking at the words on the jade tablet again, it has changed into something else. The Qing emperor from thousands of years ago was actually named Subuking. Subuking, 1 step into the blue sky. Suchen, turned into dust in 1 step. Self-defeat and re-enter reincarnation. Could it be that he and I are really serious? An unprecedented thought suddenly emerged from my heart. It made Suchen's whole mind feel like a bell was ringing, making him dizzy. After a long time, he shook his head. "I am who I am. I am Suchen. No matter what the Qing emperor or reincarnation is, when I reach the top and dominate everything in this world, no matter how big the secret is, I will break it." Suchen's eyes became firm again. Seeing the helmet that was wearing a faint divine light on the male stone statue, Suchen gently stretched out his finger and pointed at the divine helmet. Wow! The masks on the male and female stone statues suddenly disappeared. Among them, the face of the male stone statue suddenly turned into the appearance of Suchen. The female stone statue turned into the appearance of the umbrella girl Yingying. Strange, the face of the female stone statue last time was clearly that of Black Dragon Ji Mengli. Suchen frowned while picking up the divine helmet on the stone statue. Ding! You obtain an artifact that has lost its power, Unparalleled Crown *1. The second artifact of the Qing Emperor was obtained. Wow! As the divine helmet disappeared, the 2 stone statues shattered. Only the jade tablet on the ground was left, which was collected by Suchen. In the backpack, the umbrella girl Yingying came over, picked up a handful of broken stone statues in her bare hands, and said softly. When I came into contact with them before, the faces of the stone statues were the same as before. I think this is why I have been waiting here for 1,000 years. Watching the fragments of the stone statue slip from her hands, the umbrella girl Yingying stood up. Her beautiful eyes looked at Suchen's face with confusion. Her delicate body suddenly swayed. I suddenly feel dizzy. The umbrella girl Yingying leaned softly in Suchen's arms. Even the red umbrella that had been in his hand fell down and turned into little stars and dissipated. Suchen was about to hug her. Suddenly, he discovered with horror that this girl was actually integrating into his body bit by bit. I wipe it? You won't activate that thing again, will you? Suchen didn't have time to make any move. System prompt sounded like a tide in his mind. Ding. You are eroded by the ghost energy of Umbrella Girl Sakura, Dragon Emperor bloodline, and the true dragon body is stimulated, and the blood return per second is increased to 11%. Ding. You are eroded by the ghost energy of Umbrella Girl Sakura, Dragon Emperor bloodline, and the true dragon body is stimulated, and the blood return per second is increased to 12%. Ding. You are eroded by the ghost energy of Umbrella Girl Sakura, Dragon Emperor bloodline, and the true dragon body is stimulated, and the blood return per second is increased to 15%. Ding. The Super God level talent Infinite Fusion starts automatically. Ding. Searching for suitable fusion objects. Search successful. Object lock, Sister Shadow Clone Umbrella Girl Sakura. Ding. Consumed one Super God level fusion and is in the process of fusion. Fusion successful. Congratulations to player Junlin for his God level skill Sister Shadow Clone, which has been upgraded to level 2. Get a clone, Umbrella Girl Sakura. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 205. I'm fucked. I actually fused the God level Lord Boss. It has become my doppelganger. Listening to the system prompts in my mind. Looking at the umbrella girl Yingying who had disappeared in her arms. Suchen was stunned. Without waiting for him to check the magical skill Sister Shadow Clone that has been upgraded to level 2. Another series of system prompts sounded. Ding. Congratulations on getting the semi-finished product, Royal Mage Laboratory *1. Ding. Congratulations on getting the semi-finished product, Royal Engineering Laboratory *1. Ding. Congratulations on getting the semi-finished product, Royal Forge *1. Ding. Congratulations on getting Royal Warehouse *1. Ding. Congratulations on getting Prince Ghost General *6. Ding. Congratulations on gaining control of the Imperial City ruins. Ding. Congratulations on winning the first place in the Imperial City Ruins dungeon area contribution value rankings. Since all other players have died in battle, their corresponding contribution values will be reset to 0. Player Junlin is the only player in this region's dungeon to complete the mission. Ding. Congratulations on successfully completing the special hidden mission clearing the ghost generals of the Imperial City Ruins. Please go to Jingtao City and receive the mission reward from the City Lord Shi Yi. In an instant, a holographic projection map of the entire Imperial City ruins appeared in Suchen's mind. This is a magical city that perfectly combines illusions with ruins. Those Royal Mage Laboratory, Royal Engineering Laboratory and the like are hidden in a certain space in the secret realm of the Imperial City. Suchen just had thoughts. Huge laboratories, factories, and warehouses appeared in the starlight. The thought comes again. 6 demigod-level lord bosses with terrifying auras, the Imperial Ghost Generals, flashed in front of them and bowed respectfully. See the owner. The umbrella girl Yingying became Suchen's clone, and these Imperial Ghost Generals also became his slaves. In addition, in the holographic projection map of the entire Imperial City ruins. At the bottom of the ruins, a full 1,000 are installed source of power. These sources of power are connected to the Mother of Divine Power in the secret realm of the Imperial City. The Mother of Divine Power condenses the divine power and transforms it into the power of the source of power. As long as Suchen has a thought, these 1,000 sources of power can lift the entire Imperial City ruins at any time and fly up from the Tianfeng Canyon. It is worthy of being created by a god-level engineer. The entire Imperial City ruins can be called a masterpiece in the field of engineering. From the perspective of Suchen, a saint-level engineer, he gained a lot of inspiration and understanding just by watching the holographic projection map. It made his path to a god-level engineer smoother. By the way, let's see how my sister Shadow Clone skill has changed. Suchen quickly checked. Sister Shadow Clone. Grade, God level, colorful. Level, level 2, currently owns clones, Black Dragon Princess Mengli, Umbrella Girl Sakura. Exclusive skill, Kings. Landing clone can coexist or be separated separately. The clone has its own independent equipment attributes and skills, and its existence time is not limited. This skill has no cooldown, is instant, and has no consumption. The clone can be freely retracted and released. If the clone dies, it will automatically resurrect after 1 hour. Really? Sister Shadow Clone has been promoted to level 2. The number of clones also increased to 2. They are Black Dragon Princess Mengli, and Umbrella Girl Sakura. Umbrella Girl Sakura is a god-level Lord Boss. I don't know how terrifying her attributes will be after becoming my clone. Thinking of this, Suchen had a thought. Activate Sister Shadow Clone. From Suchen's body. A petite figure immediately separated. I saw only a little girl about 5 or 6 years old. She looks pink and jade-like, white and tender, delicate and cute. Her little hands were tightly holding a small red oil paper umbrella, and her little feet were bare. His big eyes looked at Suchen with dazzling eyes. The other little hand stretched out a small finger, tapped his lips, and asked in a sweet voice. Are you Yingying's owner? Suchen nodded in a funny way. The little girl immediately screamed in surprise. She jumped up and down, stretched out her hands to Suchen, and said coquettishly. I want, kiss, hug and hold me high. Suchen. There was a little girl named Yingying on her neck. The latter's chubby little feet were happily kicking on Suchen's shoulders while humming a happy note. The babbling made Suchen feel lighter. He checked the attributes of the cloned Umbrella Girl Yingying. Umbrella Girl Sakura. Level 1, 00,000/100,000. Race, Ghost Clan. Qualification, 15 stars. Intimacy, 100, unwavering determination. Life, 500/500. Magic, 500/500. Attack, 100. Defense, 100. Skills, power control, can quickly become familiar with all powers and control them. Illusion, can perform illusion techniques. Holy Engineer. Equipment, Red Umbrella, under the Red Umbrella, Immortality. It turned out to be the same abnormal initial attributes as Black Dragon G Mengli. However, the Umbrella Girl Yingying skills are obviously different from G Mengli's. Black Dragon G Mengli prefers hardcore combat. Umbrella Girl Yingying prefers engineering, power control, and illusion. And she started as a saint-level engineer. I believe that when she reaches level 100 in the future, she will definitely become a god-level engineer. Anyway, I have more experience points now, so I will upgrade her now. Just do it if you think of it. Suchen opened the experience storage tank. Suddenly a large amount of experience rushed towards Yingying on his neck. Suddenly, a series of upgraded white lights flashed into a ding. Congratulations! The clone Umbrella Girl Sakura has been upgraded to level 2. Ding. Congratulations! The clone Umbrella Girl Sakura has been upgraded to level 3. Ding! Congratulations! The clone Umbrella Girl Sakura has reached level 30. Ding! Your clone Umbrella Girl Sakura understands the natural skill ghost creation. Ding! Congratulations! The clone Umbrella Girl Sakura has reached level 31. Ding! Congratulations! The clone Umbrella Girl Sakura has reached level 50. Ding! Upgrade failed. Continuing to improve requires breaking stone *10. Suchen wasted no time charging for experience. He spent nearly 130 million experience to directly upgrade the Umbrella Girl Yingying to level 50. At the same time, the breaking stone prompt was triggered. Breaking stone is the bottleneck level that every player and pet must face when they reach level 50. Generally, this kind of item is obtained by accepting the corresponding breaking realm mission. And one is enough to break through the limit of level 50 and continue to improve. But the Umbrella Girl Sakura actually needs 10 breaking stones to break through the level limit. Sure enough, the stronger the attributes of the clone, the more breaking stones are needed. But it doesn't matter. I know many ways to obtain breaking stone. It's not a big problem to obtain 10 or 20 stones. Suchen was reborn for the 9th life. I have done the mission of breaking through the realm countless times, and I have long been familiar with it. However, this kind of mission does not exist yet. The key is to wait for the mid-game expansion pack to open before the missions related to breaking through the realm can be launched. Let's take a look at how powerful Yingying's attributes will be when she reaches level 50. Suchen was about to check the attributes of the clone. Suddenly my neck felt wrong. Look down. A pair of slender, bare feet, white and tender, hanging on his chest, kicking and swinging, especially eye-catching. Let me go, Yingying has grown up. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 206. Suchen quickly asked the girl to get off her body. Then he threw a golden outfit to her as clothes. The Umbrella Girl Yingying is not ignorant, she has more or less inherited some memories of the previous God-level Lord Boss. At least I still know some basic common sense of life. Pouting her little mouth, she reluctantly put on her clothes in front of her master. I haven't hugged her for how long? Suchen checked her current attributes on the side. Umbrella Girl Sakura. Level 50, 5 million, unbroken. Race, Ghost Clan. Qualification, 35 stars. Intimacy, 100, Yabai. Life, 350,000/350,000. Magic, 350,000/350,000. Attack, 80,000. Defense, 20,000. Skills, Power Control, can quickly become familiar with all powers and control them. Illusion, can perform illusion techniques. Demigod Engineer Ghost Creation, manipulate yin chi to create big bosses and powerful ghosts below. The more yin chi, the more ghosts will be created. Equipment, Red Umbrella, under the Red Umbrella, Immortality, Holy Word Staff Robe of Lingzi Dancing Spirit Pants Mystic Boots. I go. See the attributes of the Umbrella Girl Sakura. Suchen's eyes widened. This attribute is even stronger than the black-robed Soul General and the red-robed Archbishop. The qualifications have exceeded 35 stars. The overall strength is comparable to that of a mid-level Lord-level boss. This does not include the 4 top skills of the Umbrella Girl Yingying. Any one of these skills is enough to crush most players. And even the engineer skills have been improved. Reached the demigod level. You must know that God-killing tower and source of power are both semi-god level engineering equipment. Suchen is currently only a saint-level engineer and cannot build them. Before, he was thinking about whether he should use a super god-level fusion. Raise the engineering level again. Now that you have saved a super god-level fusion, you can leave all these matters to Yingying. Wouldn't it be easier to be the hands-off shopkeeper? Yingying has reached level 50, and I will raise Ji Mengli to level 52. Thinking in his mind, he immediately separated into the black dragon Ji Mengli. Whoops! As soon as the girl like Ji Mengli appeared, she immediately made eye contact with the umbrella girl Yingying. Suchen's heart skipped a beat. Not good. These two girls are not going to get jealous and start a fight right away. Ji Mengli's character is very fiery. But only 3 seconds later. Elder sister. Younger sister. The two girls cooed affectionately and happily, and hugged each other happily. Ji Mengli had a straightforward and domineering personality, and she took on the responsibility of being a sister. She hugged the umbrella girl Yingying and said happily, "Sister, why do you look so familiar to me? Have we met before? I do not know. I also see my sister as very familiar and kind, like we are biological sisters. That's how it feels. By the way, did the master bully you? I'll go and beg the master and ask him to treat you better. Well, when I grow up, my master no longer kisses, hugs, or lifts me up. Lift high? I want it too." The two women hugged each other and chatted endlessly about endless topics. Suchen rolled his eyes and directly raised his hand to upgrade Black Dragon Ji Mengli. Ding! Congratulations! The clone Black Dragon Ji Mengli has reached level 31. Ding! Congratulations! The clone Black Dragon Ji Mengli has reached level 32. Ding! Congratulations! The clone Black Dragon Ji Mengli has reached level 50. Ding! Upgrade failed. Continuing to improve requires 10 breaking stones. It wasn't until the system prompted that the upgrade failed that Suchen stopped. Then, he looked at Ji Mengli's current attributes. Black Dragon Ji Mengli. Level 50, 5 million/5 million, unbroken. Race, Dragon. Qualification, 35 stars. Intimacy, 100, unswerving. Life, 400,000/400,000. Magic, 400,000/400,000. Attack, 100,000. Defense, 50,000. Skill, Dragon Breath Physical Strengthening Greedy Forbidden Fire Meteor from Heaven. Equipment, Instant Strike Gloves. As a dragon, Ji Mengli's health, attack, and defense are all higher than those of the umbrella girl Yingying. In particular, the defense soared to 50,000, more than twice that of Yingying. It perfectly demonstrates her skill attributes as a black dragon physical enhancement. However, her skills are not as varied as those of umbrella girl Sakura. Suchen did not put on any other equipment for Ji Mengli. Her dragon body itself is the best artifact. Finish these. Suchen looked at the Mother of Divine Power who was like a galaxy in front of him, and his heart suddenly filled with pride. With the Mother of Divine Power here, my 8 Desolations Dragon Cavalry Legion is just around the corner. It would be a long night and many dreams, so Suchen began to control 1,000 sources of power in the entire copy of the Imperial City ruins. He started to float and flew to Broken Dream Island as soon as possible. Boom, boom. The source of power is like a giant planetary engine, each one has a diameter of 100 meters. The galaxy composed of tens of thousands of divine hearts on Suchen's side suddenly darkened. A massive amount of divine power was instantly extracted from the Mother of Divine Power and transformed into a huge lifting force by 1,000 sources of power. Lifting the entire secret realm of the Imperial City, it slowly lifted into the sky. An extremely thin layer of divine light wrapped around the ruins of the Imperial City, smashing into pieces the canyon rocks that were blocking the way. However, this also caused the Imperial City ruins and the entire Tianfeng Canyon to shake. The monsters around Tianfeng Canyon were shocked by this, and they all swarmed out and scattered in panic. It scared the players who were spawning monsters near the canyon. What's the situation? Earthquake? Or is there a treasure born? Could it be a tide of beasts attacking the city? Oh my god! The earth is cracked. Run quickly. Duobeo Pagoda Lin, who was still unconscious on the top of the Bone Palace, got up in a daze after being hit by this violent shock. When he woke up, he looked at the shaking scene like the sky was shattering and the earth was shattering, and he screamed in fear. Even so, he's still twitching his nose, sniffing the smell. Strong greed made him ignore the danger, search for the scent of the divine object, and crawl towards the secret realm of the Imperial City. Seeing such a big movement, Suchen frowned slightly. Yingying, is there any way to cover up the entire Imperial City ruins? Now in the canyon, no one can see it. But once it takes off, such a huge Imperial City ruins, occupying half of the canyon, will definitely attract everyone's attention. First of all, the agents of the Six Realms will not let Suchen easily brought the ruins of the Imperial City back to Broken Dream Island. The cloned umbrella girl Yingying had a similar mind to her master. She immediately understood what Suchen meant and nodded quickly. My illusion can turn the entire outer surface of the Imperial City ruins into the same color as the surrounding environment, which is equivalent to being invisible. Moreover, it can also cover up the aura of the Imperial City ruins and block outside inspections. Feelu reminds you, 3 things about reading, collect, recommend, and share. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 207. Very good. Suchen gave Yingying a big praise. The latter received praise from the master and happily activated the illusion and power control skills. Linking all the divine power and yin qi power in the entire Imperial City ruins. Immediately let the Emperor. The color of the outer surface of the city ruins has become exactly the same as the surrounding rocks. It looks like the Imperial City ruins do not exist. From this side of the canyon, you can directly see the scene on the other side of the canyon. The huge Imperial City ruins in the middle have completely disappeared, gone. It's just that the vibration caused by the collision with the canyon rocks is still inevitable. Boom, boom. It wasn't until the ruins of the Imperial City that occupied half of the canyon all flew out of the canyon that the terrifying vibration stopped. If someone came from look down from the air, you can immediately find that the original funnel-shaped canyon has a huge gap in the middle. The funnel-shaped gap in the middle part has been turned into a straight barrel shape. The Imperial City ruins slowly lifted into the sky. Looking from below, the ruins of the Imperial City are the same color as the sky. Looking from above, they are the same color as the earth. The umbrella girl Sakura's illusion technique made half of the ruined city as huge as a canyon perfectly invisible. Controlling the entire Imperial City ruins, it rose to a height of 3,000 meters. Suchen set its movement direction to the direction of Broken Dream Island, and then ignored it for the time being. He began to sort out the harvest of the Imperial City ruins and his team. The first was what they obtained along the way. Treasure chests. There are a total of 8 epic treasure chests and 1 legendary treasure chest. Suchen is too lazy to open them one by one. He directly activates the infinite fusion talent and throws them all in to fuse them. Ding. The current minimum number of fusion points required for fusion, 9 million. Do you want to continue integrating? Ding. 20 million fusion points have been set. In the process of merging. Ding. Fusion successful. Congratulations on getting holy level treasure box 1. Fuck it. Directly fuse it into a holy treasure chest. Suchen's eyes lit up and he opened it immediately. Ding. Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Forbidden Spell level skill Destruction of Heaven and Earth *1. Skill, Destruction of Heaven and Earth. Level, Holy Level, Red. Occupational Restriction, Dark Mage. Consumes 2000 points of magic to turn the 200-meter diameter space in front into a dark space. Causes basic attack *200% damage per second to ordinary units, lasting 30 seconds. Causes base attack *100% damage per second to dark units, lasting 30 seconds. Causes base attack *500% damage per second to light units, lasting 30 seconds. This skill can add attack characteristics. Skill cooldown time, 1 minute. It's actually a forbidden spell level skill for changing jobs to dark magic. Suchen raised his eyebrows. Taking out such a skill will probably drive all players crazy. I remember that I got a holy returning to the clan before. I wonder if I can fuse it with it and turn it into a frenzied ranged attack skill. Suchen found the book Returning to the Clan in his backpack and checked it out. Skill, Returning to the Clan. Level, Saint level, Red. Occupational restrictions, Shield Fighting, Mad Fighting. It consumes 100 points of magic and causes a single target to deal damage equal to basic attack *1000%. At the same time, there is a 75% probability that the target will be imprisoned and sealed. This effect lasts for 5 seconds. This skill class has additional attack effects. Skill cooldown time, 1 minute. A single target attack skill, causing 10 times the damage, plus a control effect, which is somewhat similar to my Shura Strike Forbidden Destroying God overlapped. Suchen thought for a while. It doesn't matter what skills he has or not. Directly use the 2 holy level skills Returning to the Clan Destroy the World, and his own epic advanced skill Fire Dragon Slash, all integrated together. Ding. The current minimum number of fusion points required for fusion, 100 million. Do you want to continue integrating? I'll go. Fusion of Saint level skills actually requires a full 100 million fusion points. Fortunately, he now has 8 billion fusion points. It doesn't matter if it costs 1 or 2 billion. Ding. 200 million fusion points have been set. In the process of merging. Ding. Fusion successful. Congratulations on obtaining the demigod level skill Heaven and Earth Return to Sect *1. He actually integrated demigod level skills. Suchen was ecstatic and quickly checked the skill attributes. Skill, Heaven and Earth Return to the Clan. Level, Semi-God level, 5 colors. Occupational restrictions, Shield Fighting, Mad Fighting. Consumes 100 points of magic. All ordinary enemy units within a diameter of 500 meters in front will cause basic attack *1000% damage. Among them, it causes basic attack *800% damage to dark units. Causes base attack *1500% damage to light units. At the same time, all buffs on the attacked unit are dispelled. This skill can add attack characteristics. Skill cooldown time, 3 minutes. 500 meters range. 10 times the damage. It can also dispel the opponent's buff status. The more Suchen looked at it, the more delighted he became. It is indeed a demigod level skill, much more effective than my Destroy All Directions skill. Now, Suchen has 2 large-scale group attack skills. One is the holy level Destroy All Directions, and the other is the demigod level Heaven and Earth Return to the Sect. If he adds another real damage attack to himself, it will be really the gods will kill the gods, and the demons will kill the demons. Thinking of True Injury, Suchen immediately remembered that he still had a saint-level True Injury fruit, as well as 50 copies of Broken Gold and 50 copies of Heavy. These 3 types everything has a certain additional effect of true damage. Among them, True Damage fruit can increase the true damage effect of weapons by 50%. Broken gold recrystallization is a weapon that can increase the real attack damage effect of the weapon by 10%. What to fuse with and how much to fuse with, this is something Suchen needs to think carefully about. Although the item description says that it can only be fused with weapons, I have infinite fusion talent. I guess there will be no problem even if I fuse with the Dragon King's bloodline. However, my Dragon King bloodline is a god-level bloodline. If I want to fuse it, it will definitely consume the number of super god level fusions. I just don't know how many times it will be consumed. If the number of times is small, I might consider it. After all, weapons always need to be updated, and they are far less reliable than blood and skills. Thinking of this, Suchen first tried to fuse the bloodline. Ding! The current minimum required number of super god level fusions, 2 times. Do you want to continue integrating? Only 2 times. Suchen has just 2 super god level fusions left, so he does it without hesitation. Consumes 2 super god level fusion times. Set the main fusion object to be the god level Dragon Emperor bloodline, and the auxiliary fusion object to be True Injury Fruit *1. Broken Gold *5. In the process of merging, Feeler reminds you, 3 things about reading, collect, recommend, and share. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 208. Ding! Fusion successful. Congratulations on obtaining the general level Dragon Emperor bloodline. A beautiful sound sounded in my mind. Suchen's eyes lit up. God level bloodline. The previous Dragon Emperor bloodline was a god-level bloodline with a 10-star qualification. Now after the super god level fusion, it has been directly upgraded to the general god level. Bloodline of the Dragon King. Level, general level, 4-star qualification. Attribute 1, True Dragon Body Hit 200%, Dodge 200%, Critical Hit 200%, Movement Speed 200%, Blood recovery and life per second limited to *15%, immune to all negative conditions. Attribute 2, Blessing of the Ancestral Dragon. Increase the initial life limit by 1000 points, and gain an additional 200 health points for each level. Attribute 3, True Dragon Power. After every 2 attacks, triggers a True Dragon Power attack, with an additional real damage of 10% of the current upper limit of health. Attribute 4, Dragon's various transformations can freely simulate and manifest all races in the Divine Continent King level bloodline. Attribute 5, Power of the Ancestral Dragon. All the attack ignores all defenses and causes 100% real damage. Description: the Dragon King bloodline is an ancient bloodline and the most noble bloodline in the Divine Continent. Its status is higher than that of the 6 realms of gods and demons. It is now extinct. Seeing the current Dragon King bloodline attributes, Suchen couldn't help but grinned. The qualifications of the god-level Dragon King bloodline have actually been raised to 40 stars. This means that his current 258-star qualification will be improved again. It will reach the terrifying 288-star qualification. When he upgrades to a level, he will get 288 free attribute points. The original 4 attributes have now been increased to 5. There is one more power of the Ancestral Dragon. The attack ignores all defenses and causes 100% real damage. Seeing the 5th attribute, Suchen felt extremely comfortable. It's great. It's great. No matter who you fight in the future, you don't need to worry about his defense, or invincibility status. Just hit it with a sword and it will be a real damage attack. No one can stop it. Even if the God King and Demon Lord come, as long as I am given enough time, I can hack them to death. Of course, the premise is that dominant existences such as the God King and the Demon Lord stand still and let him hit. Otherwise, the God King's attack will definitely be unstoppable with Suchen's current attributes. This super god level fusion has made a lot of money. Suchen thought that his qualifications have now reached 288 stars. It's time to upgrade and enjoy the pleasure of a sudden increase in attributes brought by super high qualifications. Extract experience points. The thought moved. The massive experience in the experience storage tank immediately rushed to the body. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The upgraded white lights illuminated Suchen extremely dazzlingly. Like a little sun. Ding. You've reached level 31. Gain 288 free attribute points. Obtain Dragon Emperor Bloodline Ancestral Dragon Blessing to increase the upper limit of health by an additional 200 points. Ding. You've reached level 32. Gain 288 free attribute points. Obtain Dragon Emperor Bloodline Ancestral Dragon Blessing to increase the upper limit of health by an additional 200 points. Ding. You've reached level 5. Gain 288 free attribute points. Obtain Dragon Emperor Bloodline Ancestral Dragon Blessing to increase the upper limit of health by an additional 200 points. Ding. Upgrade failed. Continuing to improve requires 80 breaking stones. Suchen upgraded 2 levels in a row. His attributes skyrocketed. His health value skyrocketed. However, when he heard the last prompt that he needed 80 breaking stones, he was still stunned. Damn, my qualification level is more than 8 times that of Ji Mengli and Yingying, and the breaking stone needed to break the upgrade bottleneck is actually 8 times that of theirs. Calculating this, in the middle of the game, when doing the mission of breaking through the realm, he will have to get 100 realm breaking stones to improve himself and his clones. Just as Suchen was thinking to himself, a server-wide announcement suddenly appeared in front of him. Drifting by. Ding. Server-wide announcement. The player Junlin has reached level 50. Obtain the level list reward legendary treasure box *1. Obtain add 1000 reputation value for towns in all servers and trigger game progress acceleration. 100 cities struggle the plot accelerates. Sea tribe invasion the plot accelerates. The speed at which players gain experience points by spawning monsters and completing tasks will be increased by an additional 20%. City building order pet mount explosion rate increased by 20%. In 5 days, the mid-game expansion pack will be fully launched. New Breaking Realm missions, second job change missions, 6 Worlds Agent Force Total War plots, etc. will all be launched one by one. A more magnificent era is coming, so all players in the server should be prepared. A sudden server-wide announcement instantly detonated all players. Damn it! The boss of King's Landing has actually reached level 50. Damn, I haven't seen him in the ranking list for several days, but I didn't expect him to jump up so high all of a sudden. The second place is only level 38. Was he on doping? A boss is a boss. Being the first in the server is just like playing. Very good. The experience value has been increased by an additional 20%. I want to break through level 3 before going offline today. The explosion rate of city founding orders and pet mounts has also been increased. It is estimated that someone will get a new city founding order soon. The increase in level triggered an acceleration of the plot, which Suchen had expected. This is also the result he wants. Otherwise, just like the previous 9 generations, wait until a month later, when online games completely replace reality, and then slowly enter the mid-game expansion pack, and then the daylily will be cold. Unlike the players, Suchen's focus on the server-wide announcement is the last one. There are still 5 days left, and the total war plot of the 6 realms agent forces is about to begin. By then, the 36 free trade cities in the Divine Continent, the 7 principalities of the human race, and the kingdoms of other races, including cities built by players, will all face the full invasion of the agent forces of the 6 realms. They will no longer allow voices of resistance to them to appear in the Divine Continent. Either surrender or be destroyed. In these 5 days, I must do my best to improve myself and Dragon City's strength. Unite guilds with the belief in freedom and resistance to fight against the invasion of the agent forces of the Six Realms. Suchen thought for a while. In addition to letting the Umbrella Girl Yingying transform Dragon City and Broken Dream Island, his dragon riding army will also be upgraded and expanded again. The dragon general level needs to be raised quickly. As long as I capture one more city, I can increase the number of dragon riders to 10,000. Player-built cities are not coming out so soon. It seems that I have to occupy a few NPC cities first. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 209. Just when Suchen was thinking secretly, the beautiful eyes of the Umbrella Girl Sakura suddenly condensed, and she coldly swept towards a certain space in the secret realm of the Imperial City. I see you. Come out quickly. Otherwise, I don't mind throwing you into the source of power and turning you into pure energy. The Umbrella Girl Yingying had just finished speaking. An ugly and short goblin immediately fell out of a certain space in the secret realm. It was the Duobeo Pagoda forest that came all the way looking for the scent of the Mother of Divine Power. No, no, no. Duobeo Talon raised his hands in the air and screamed in panic. I am coming out. Do not kill me. Brother Junlin and I are brothers who are loyal to each other. The kind where blood is thicker than water. Brother Junlin. It's me. Your dearest Duobeo Talon. Please tell me something, we are in this together. I am a good citizen. What a good gnome. Previously in the King Yun Palace, the Umbrella Girl Yingying crushed everyone in the field with 4 steps. Even the 4 top power NPCs, Ao Kishang and Douglas, are not enemies of one. The terror of the Umbrella Girl Yingying has long penetrated into the Duobeo Pagoda. Linz Hickson. How could she dare to resist in the slightest? She immediately became a coward and shamelessly asked Suchen for help. The Umbrella Girl Yingying is now Suchen's clone, so she naturally knows Suchen's attitude towards Duobeo Pagoda Lin. At the moment, it is just she glanced at him coldly and ignored him. Duobeo Talon's green bean eyes turned around in a circle, and with great difficulty he moved his gaze away from the galaxy-like Mother of Divine Power. He carefully moved to Suchen's side. Said with a flattering smile. Brother Junlin, so many hearts of divine power, according to the contract. The Black Dragon Ji Mengli and the Umbrella Girl Yingying all glanced at Duobeo Pagoda Lin with cold eyes. The terrifying murderous aura made Duobeo Pagoda Lin's whole body stiffen suddenly, and he waved his hands quickly and said. I mean, everything here belongs to Junlin brothers. I, Duobeo Pagoda Lin, am dedicated to being a friend, and I won't even have the slightest intention of coveting you. Duobeo Talon slapped his chest and made a bet, with a solemn look on his face. Snort. Ji Mengli and the 2 girls snorted coldly. Their faces were full of disdain. They went deep into the treasure mountain but couldn't get it, which made the greedy Duobeo Talon feel itchy. She racked her brains to get something from Suchen. Rub it? Rubbing his hands, Duobeo Talon suddenly approached Suchen and whispered. Brother Junlin, I wonder, are you interested in robbery? Robbery? Suchen lowered his head and looked at this goblin in surprise. Hey. Duobeo Talon rubbed his hands together excitedly, his eyes glowing green. You know, we goblins are the most businesslike. Our Ratchet City is even more wealthy than any other country. Gold coins can fill the entire city. Brother Junlin, you are now powerful. Duobeo Talon secretly and extremely carefully pointed to the 2 Umbrella Girls Yingying and said. You can definitely go to our Ratchet City to rob. Do not worry. Duobeo Talon patted his thin chest and said, I, Duobeo Talon, know Ratchet City better than anyone else. I can lead you. I know where the gold coins are most. Of course, after it's done, all I need is Brother Junlin to give me a little bit of hard work, hee hee. Hearing Duo Bao Talon's words, Suchen's face was full of disbelief. At the same time, my senses about this guy are refreshed again. How shameless. For gold coins, he even spared his hometown. You want to take me to Ratchet City to rob? Suchen sneered in his heart, but his face remained calm as he asked. I wonder how strong your Ratchet City's defense strength is. Duo Bao Pagoda Lin said quickly, it's very ordinary. You know, we goblins are not good at using force. The city defense forces are all recruited foreign mercenaries. Although we goblins have made some achievements in engineering, we have never been as stable as the dwarves. With the strength of the Junlin brothers, we can just grab and run away. Suchen touched his chin, thought for a while, and asked. What if it was an occupation? Huh. Hearing Suchen's words, Duo Bao Talon was shocked. Occupied. Occupy our Ratchet City. Although Duo Bao Talon is greedy and even dares to rob his own hometown, he has never thought of letting foreigners occupy his hometown. This is. Duo Bao Talon fell into hesitation. Suchen stretched out a finger. If you successfully capture Ratchet City, I will give you 1 billion gold coins. Make a deal. Duo Bao Pagoda Lin was shaken up and immediately said. Of course, when my Dragoon Vanguard arrives at Ratchet City, all the engineering defense devices on the city must be disabled. Suchen put forward the conditions. Duo Bao Talon frowned and thought for a while, nodded vigorously and said no problem. Then he smiled and winked and said. If Brother Junlin adds another 100 million gold coins, I can get the 3 princesses of our Goblin King to Brother Junlin. They are all the top beauties of our Goblin clan. Suchen. Negotiate with Duo Bao Talon. Suchen gave the umbrella girl Yingying a look. The latter immediately flicked his finger, and an invisible wave shot out. Duo Bao Talon, who was trying his best to sell goblin beauties to Suchen, immediately passed out. There are too many secrets in the Imperial City ruins, and we cannot let this unprincipled goblin know too much. Suchen looked at the ruins of the Imperial City that were moving high in the sky. With the 1000-seat power source at full power output, it would take about 8 hours to reach Broken Dream Island. After placing the ruins of the Imperial City, it's time for him to attack Ratchet City. First add the 576 free attribute points I got, and then replace the legendary equipment I got from killing the Imperial City Ghost General to see how much my current attributes can be improved. Suchen looked through the equipment he had obtained by killing the 6 Imperial City Ghost Generals. There are 2 legendary outfits suitable for you to wear. The other 4 pieces are equipment from other professions. But this was hard for Suchen. If you combine it with some golden outfits on your body, it can become a warrior outfit instead of a warrior outfit. Ding! Fusion successful. You get the legendary equipment Ghost General Heavy Legs *1. Ding! Fusion successful. You get the legendary equipment Ghost General Boots *1. Ding! Fusion successful. You get the legendary equipment Ghost General Wrist Armor *1. Ding! Congratulations on triggering a lucky event. The legendary outfit Ghost General Wrist Armor was promoted to the legendary advanced outfit Super Speed Wrist Armor. Feeler reminds you, 3 things about reading, collect, recommend, and share. Online games, I really don't want to have unlimited fusion. Author, 7 years. Chapter 210. Suchen didn't expect it. A little fusion of legendary equipment can actually trigger lucky events. I immediately took a look at this legendary advanced equipment. Super Speed Wrist Armor. Grade, Legend Advanced, Orange. Occupational restrictions, Shield Fighter, Wild Fighter, Archer, Assassin. Level requirement, Level 30. Defense, 800. Additional attributes, agility add 15, agility add 15, agility add 15, agility add 15. Super speed attack, increases the basic attack speed by 300%, lasts for 20 seconds, and has a cooling time of 1 minute. Description: the wrist armor kissed by the goddess of luck is the best equipment for all super speed attack enthusiasts. I wipe it. Fully sensitive properties. It also comes with a 300% attack speed boosting attribute skill. Although the agility attribute is of no use to Su-Chen, it can increase the dodge rate, hit rate, and movement speed to some extent. The main reason is the triple attack speed increase, which is quite good. Combined with the legendary skill Wushuan Evil Madness increases the attack speed by 150%. If turned on at the same time, Su-Chen can gain 5.5 times the attack speed in 20 seconds. That means he can launch 55 attacks in 20 seconds. I remember a certain boss god level talent, which was only 5 times the attack speed. Wearing this wrist armor is equivalent to gaining a short-term god level attack speed talent. Thinking of this, Su-Chen suddenly had a flash of light in his mind. How about I fuse this legendary level up wrist armor with my legendary skill Unparalleled Evil Madness? When he thought of this, Su-Chen couldn't stop. He immediately started fusion. He doesn't lack legendary equipment, but he lacks high-level skills. Ding! The main fusion object has been selected as the legendary skill Unparalleled Evil Madness, and the auxiliary fusion object has been selected as the legendary advanced equipment Super Speed Wrist Armor. The minimum number of fusion points required for current fusion, 15 million. Do you want to continue integrating? Ding! After deducting 30 million fusion points, the fusion is in progress. Ding! Fusion successful. Congratulations on obtaining the holy level skill Super Speed Evil Madness. Skill, Super Speed Evil Madness. Level, Holy Level, Red. Occupational restrictions, Frantic War. Reduce maximum life limit blood volume by 10% per second, increase base attack power by an additional 20%, and increase base attack speed by an additional 500%. Cooling time 30 seconds. Seeing the description of this holy level skill, Su-Chen was ecstatic. Additional base attack power asterisk. Additional base attack speed asterisk 500%. The so-called extra means adding more to Su-Chen's original attack and attack speed. This means that once he activates Super Speed Evil Madness, he can immediately gain 3 times the attack and 6 times the attack speed. Even stronger than the god level talent 5 times attack speed. Although this skill reduces the maximum life limit by 10% every second, ordinary players cannot activate it for many seconds. But for Su-Chen, there is no burden at all. His current blood recovery rate per second is as high as 15% of the upper limit of his life. Turn on the madness skills, no pressure. It can be used till the end of time. So cool. Violent attack and speed are the favorite rhythms of every mad warrior. Su-Chen has the Super Speed Evil Madness transformation skill, which can be regarded as pushing the profession of mad warrior to the extreme. Continue to integrate other legendary equipment. In addition, he also fused the Ring of Traction and Ring of Giant Power and obtained a legendary equipment Ring of Dominance. The level 10 gold equipment Golden Wings Cloak was also fused by him into a level 31. The legendary equipment Rock Cloak. The level 10 dark gold equipment Evil Heavy Helm was fused by him into the level 30 legendary equipment Ghostland Heavy Helm. The level 10 gold Ring of the Immortal was fused into the level 30 the legendary equipment Guardian Holy Ring. The original 100 resurrection attributes, has also become 100 fatal damage resistance. Compared with the original resurrection after death, it is more useful. After fusion, in addition to the dark gold equipment Guardian of the Lonely Mountain Necklace, and other low-level and low-grade equipment have all been integrated and upgraded. The reason why this Guardian Necklace was not integrated was because Su-Chen thought that if he acquired defensive skills in the future, he could integrate the 50% damage reduction attribute of this necklace. Go in. In this way, Suchen will be able to obtain a top-notch skill. Do these things. Suchen also took out a bunch of waste elixirs dug out from the ruins of the Imperial City. Fuse them all. Ding. Fusion successful. Congratulations on getting the legendary Red Soul Pill *1. Ding. Fusion successful. Congratulations on obtaining the legendary Body Tempering Pill *1. Ding. Fusion successful. The integration along the way cost a total of nearly 200 million fusion points. Suchen obtained a total of 5 Red Soul Pills, 6 Body Tempering Pills, 4 Swift Pills, and 8 Giant Power Pills. There is also a Semi-Saint level Wuji Pill, which is invincible for 60 seconds and immune to all damage below the God level. Except for Wuji Pill, Suchen threw all the pills into his mouth. Eat them all like chewing beans. Ding. Your physique is improved and you gain physique add 19. Ding. Your physique is improved and you gain physique add 19. Ding. Ding. Your physique is improved and you gain physique add 18. Ding. Your physique is improved and you gain physique add 18. Ding. Ding. Your strength is improved and you get strength add 20. Ding. Your strength is improved and you get strength add 20. Ding. The first time you take the elixir, you can increase your attributes by 200 points. The more pills are swallowed, the less effective they become. However, the largest number of Julie Dan is only 8. The one with the worst effect can get 130 strength attribute points. After such an improvement, Suchen gained a total of 990 points of physical fitness, 1320 points of strength, 740 agility, and 900 points of intelligence attribute. Immediately afterwards, he added all the 5760 free attribute points obtained by leveling up 20 consecutive levels to strength. Then I checked my character attributes, _. To read the underlined version of the novel.